Welcome back, Gundam guys and Gundam gals. Patrick right here from GGInfiniteNews.com. And today I'm very happy to bring you the unboxing video for the real grade Gundam Mark II in Titans color. So as you can see, I'm a pretty big fan of the Gundam Mark II. I have both the Master Grade 2.0 as well as the Perfect Grade, and I even have the Shin Musha Mark II as well, which is an excellent kit. So I've really been looking forward to getting the real grade Gundam Mark II, and thanks to the excellent Gundam guy, I got my hands on one a little bit earlier, and I'm happy to bring you the review for it. So first we'll check out the box and the plates, and then the review videos will be coming up soon. So looking at the box, as always, the real grade boxes have a real nice design up front with a close-up shot of the head and some really great CGI work, as well as a full body shot here and CG artwork as well, all decaled and loaded up there. Along one edge here we get a reproduction of the headshot, a look at the full inner frame provided by the MS joint plate, as well as the articulation. We even have the unique circle cockpit there, as well as stickers and decals. And of course a full shot of the completed kit, all decaled up, with no extra paint or anything, so that's how it looks right out of the box. Along the opposite side here we get a great shot of it up on the action stand, with a good action pose. A great kneeling pose with the Hyper Bazooka in hand. And here's a back shot with the Hyper Bazooka attached to the rear skirts, showing off the vents and everything, as well as some close-ups of the extra detail. So as usual, the box for the real grade Gundam Mark II provides a lot of good artwork and material to look at, which gives you a sense of how much effort Ben is putting into the real grade line, trying to make it more attractive to the hardcore fans out there. So let's take a look at the plates. Alright, so first up we have the 3-color A plate, which has parts in red, black, and clear green. The clear green being for pieces on the chest and the forward camera, and then the red being pieces for the cockpit hatch, the goatee, and the panoramic cockpit in the chest. Then pieces in black are for the shield, feet, backpack, chest, and front and back skirt armor. So as usual, there's a lot of good detail molded into the plastic here for the real grade kits. Real small intricate parts that allow for good color separation. And of course a 1/144th scale pilot figure there. So the B plate is the signature plate for the real grade kits, the advanced MS joint. This provides the inner frame for the kit with sliding joints and bending parts here and there. You can see it's a two-tone color, a dark and light gray. Now real grades aren't without their issues, especially with the hands. They typically have trouble holding on to the weapons and stuff, so I'm excited to see if they've made any revisions to the way the hands work, as well as other areas of the kit. Be careful when you're cleaning these parts, because you can't order these separately. I think you have to buy a whole new plate for these, so make sure you don't shave off any necessary nubs or anything. The 2-color C plate is up next, which has nice deep yellow pieces as well as some darker gray that isn't quite black. As you can see here from the A plate, there are two different colors there. A nice dark shade of gray. And the darker yellow is looking really good too, not quite as vibrant as some yellows. So we have pieces for the vents, the neck armor. Also looks like pieces for the bazooka and rifle, backpack pieces, and some various trim pieces here and there. We have 2 D plates here. The D1 plate having extra pieces for the head and shield, while the bottom half of the plate is for armor pieces for the legs, shoulders, and various areas there. And the D2 plate is the bottom half of the D1 plate, so just a reproduction of the outer armor. The same thing with the 2 E plates. The E2 plate is the bottom quarter of the E1 plate, which has parts for the bazooka, the chest inner frame, the inner frame for the legs, thrusters, weapon, and joints, and various other areas and parts. So like with the Master Grades, there's a lot of good detail molded into the under armor here, pipes and routes and everything, so looking very nice. There's a single F plate in the inner frame gray. I'm happy to see that there's a fixed posed hand for the trigger finger, as well as an open hand. And then other parts for the backpack, weapon handles, shoulder joints, and that kind of thing. We have 2 G plates in the dark Titans color blue. The G2 plate being the top half of the G1 plate, with armor pieces for the legs and thighs, and looks like the feet and ankles. And the G1 plate has extra blue pieces for the Hyper Bazooka, the beam saber handles, armor around the feet and ankles, and some extra trim for some vents. You also get some extra tubing for parts behind the knees and on the backpack. This is kind of a cloth kind of deal, and I assume this piping goes in between it to help give it some stability. You have to cut this to a certain length when you're building it, and there's usually a little guide inside the manual to telling you how long to cut it. This is always a neat part on the Mark II. You can see here on the back of the knees there's the cloth tubing there, and then up here on the backpack it goes between the beam saber handle sheaths and the rest of the backpack there. I assume this will be how it works on the real grade. We also get 2 long beam saber blades that are in the clear red, much longer than your typical beam saber blades. And another special thing on the real grade kits are the decal sheets that it comes with. You can see here that there's a lot of nice stickers here and there, gold parts for different trim areas, 3 different ways to detail the eyes, some shiny foil gold and shiny foil silver, a lot of caution and information markings, as well as some unit designation stickers up here, 01, 02, and 03, and different Titans logos. So if you take the time to put these on there, it can really help bring some detail to the kit. So these are always fun to have around. Let's take a quick look at the manual. On the front here, a nice reproduction shot of the box shot. And then inside here we get some nice full color images of the advanced MS joint frame. And as you can see, it's pretty much a full frame except for a few small plastic pieces here in the chest. And there's also extra colors used for these manuals. Some magenta areas used for special callouts and to how to line up stuff and where to cut. So a very thorough and nicely colored manual. A small splash page here in the center, reproducing the action shots on the side of the box. And then here, a couple more pages in, some CGI artwork for the weapons, showing off a couple of cool different poses, him reloading the beam rifle there, as well as the extra communication pack on the head, storing the Hyper Bazooka on the back, the clear green in the chest, holstering the beam rifle on his side, and the transforming shield. And then on the back we get a full color guide of how to apply all the decals and stickers, as well as a painting guide here at the bottom, and as well as how to paint up the 1/144th scale figure. So the manual is top notch, just like the rest of the packaging for the kit. Definitely makes everything a lot easier when you're building and putting on the decals. Alright, so that should do it for the unboxing video. I'll try to get everything together as quickly as I can. I'm even going to try to apply some of the decals and stuff too, so it might take a little bit longer to build it than normal. And the review might actually have to be in a couple parts, just so I can start getting stuff up a little bit quicker. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to try to compare the articulation and the overall quality of the real grade to that of the Master Grade 2.0, as well as the perfect grades, with some real life demonstrations. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how well it turned out. So stay tuned for the review videos. Thanks a lot to Gundam Guy for providing the kits. So let me know what you think of the video and the kit so far with a comment down below. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you soon.